So here's what I learned yesterday. We were having a discussion regarding grades, and the more I think about grades, I don't see how they truly help students. If we truly use them as feedback, if they didn't have negative consequences for students, etc., I could see them having a positive impact. But the way that students look at grades are telling me that I'm not good at something. Grades are telling me that I'm not working hard enough, etc. I just don't see the benefit of that. And I'd love for us to get to a point where we can focus on feedback and telling students, here are the things you've done well, here are the things you need to improve, here are multiple opportunities to improve, and not just putting so much emphasis on that one little letter grade. And that letter grade is going to stick with that student throughout the rest of his or her high school career, if it's a final grade. It's going to possibly be with them as they go off to a career and people look at their transcript and so forth. Does that really motivate? And I'm a big fan of Daniel Pink. I've read multiple books of his, and the one I really enjoy is Drive, where he talks about motivation is a byproduct of mastery, purpose, and autonomy. And I think if we would give more students those things, and obviously we do still need to give them guidance, because we can't just say, go do what you want to do, even though there are some interesting situations where students did do a lot of learning on their own without any guidance, but giving that guidance to them as students. But this idea of being a coach for them and being someone to work alongside them, not necessarily being the person who is telling them you're not good enough at this, etc., which I think a lot of times students see teachers as. So I've really been thinking about grades the last few years, and I just keep seeing things over and over where grades become checking that box. And it's not about learning, it's just about checking a box and saying, I'm done with this and I can move on. And I hope that over the coming years and in my time remaining in education, that I will hopefully push people toward and be part of a change as far as grades and what role those play in students' lives. So, if you've never thought about grades, maybe stop and think about your experience when you were in school, and hopefully you'll have a good night, and I look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Have a good one.